I don't know. The only other thing I would say is, I know we're not going to get a lot of Lego sets out of Andor, but we better get the TIE Avenger, damn it. Like, it's taken 10 years to get a new TIE Bomber and a TIE Interceptor, and the TIE Interceptor is only in a set with another fighter and cost $100, which was stupid beyond belief.
And hell, the TIE Avenger wouldn't even take that much work. Just take the TIE Advance, the TIE Avengers.
It's the Interceptor, but with also the backward spikes. And missiles. Now, in Andor, the cockpit was a lot bigger. Like, there's literally room for, like, people to stand in the back of the cockpit while he's flying it. Like, about 6 people.
Okay.
So it's a little different than the canon version, but it's really close. And it clearly has the hyperdrive and shields and everything else like it's supposed to. Yeah. It was in the TIE Fighter, it's called the TIE Advanced.
Okay.
But it's later on they called it the TIE Avenger. So
Okay. So it is Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, roughly, but a little bit bigger.
Yeah, his is the prototype.
Yeah.
And then they changed it to the pointed wings like the Interceptor, and yeah.
Okay. So I wasn't off on that. I was a little bit, but not.
Because, I mean, we have a Lego set of the Defender. It's like 15 years old, but we've got one. So, the TIE Avenger would be nice. Also, we saw the ones that are in Rebels that have like the curved wings, but not the points. They're kind of like Vader's, but it's like compacted if you're looking at it from the side.
Yeah.
It's like a side view. They're like kind of like this, but also from the front, if that makes any sense.
And that's where the ones they clamshell?
I think they can, yeah. But as he's escaping in the Avenger, that's what they launched to go after him with. So seeing both those would be nice. In general, it'd be nice if we got that one from Solo that we've only ever seen one of. They had the gun pod. I don't even know what the hell they call that one.
We just need like a TIE Fighter mega pack of all the different TIE Fighter models.
Yeah, there's one weird one where it's like where the one, it's just the one wing in the middle, and it's like the pod's on one side and there's a gun pod on the other side.
Yeah. There's the ones where the wings go out instead of in, and I can't remember what that one's called.
What's the one where it's got like 3 wings?
The Defender has 3 wings.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the Defender.
They're like that. They arc out. So like collectively, it's like that with the pod in the middle. The Phantom, I know you don't like it, but it'd be nice to get a Lego set of it.
Missile gunboat. The assault gunboat.
Yeah, the 2 gunboats would be good.
TIE Fighter, again.
A new B-Wing would be nice. I think it's been 10 years since we had one of those. We had an E-Wing. I don't know if we've ever gotten a Z95 Headhunter as a Lego set. I don't know off the top of my head if we did or not. I think we did, but it's been a while.
When was the last time we got a Y-Wing?
It's been a while. And the Y-Wing has 2 options. You can make the Rebellion version or the Clone Wars version that still has all the armor on it. I think we only have one of that one. Because I think the last Y-Wing we got might have been for Rogue One. Or somewhere around in there. Yeah. We're getting a new U-Wing.
How about the Hammerhead Corvette?
At the very least, a MIDI scale would be nice. That's another thing. I wish the MIDI scale sets were actually in scale with each other. Like, because they're not even close. Because like the Super Star Destroyer is like this. Like the Tantive 4 is like this. Like the Super Star Destroyer comes with a Star Destroyer in scale. It's like this big.
Yeah.
So the problem would be that you'd basically have to use the Super Star Destroyer set that's like this long. But yeah, we're supposed to be getting a $1,000 Death Star set this year that has like, I think it's got like 30 figures with it or something, and it's some ungodly number of pieces, and I don't know. Haven't seen the pictures of it yet. I assume with that piece count, it's the Death Star 2, because you'd need that for all the greebling, as they call it. And then it's like as big as this table.
And then you take sections off and you have like the...
you replace them to make the first Death Star?
Well, not even that, but like say like you would pull like maybe... Because you'd have like that...
open
section.
it up for the figures and stuff?
Yeah, for the play feature.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to buy a $1,000 Lego set for a kid to play with it. I don't think so.
Well, hell, even some of the Star Destroyer ones actually still...
I was going to say, I'm not going to play with it if I had spent $1,000 on it.
Off the damn it goes. Well, that was fun.
Yeah. Although, Owen, if you have $650 laying around and you want the, what are the Star Destroyer at the end of the Clone Wars era?
The
The
Venator.
Venators. They're going to be quadruple points for the May the 4th sale. That'd be like spending $2,600. Like, that's a lot of points. Just saying.
The Venator.
Although you can no longer sell the Captain Rex figure for an exorbitant amount of money because they released him in a $13 set and really pissed off some people. But, you know, those people deserved it.
We need a Venator.
Yeah, well, they've made a MIDI scale of the Acclimator that's out now. It looks pretty good. But again, it's not in scale with any of the other MIDI scale stuff. They didn't make MIDI scale sets of like some of the ground stuff, like the Scarif bass. That could be cool.
We need like,
Or the shield generator. You know.
we need like the invisible hand.
There is a MIDI scale version of that. It's a Target exclusive. That's why you don't see it anyplace else. Or it's invisible, one of the two.
Hey, you know, speaking of which, you know the Acclimator has the fastest hyperdrive out of any of the like the Clone War era like Republic ships, like the capital ships. It's got a class 1.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's got a class 1.
I know I've seen a lot of people make the case that the Venator's the better capital ship than the Imperial class Star Destroyer.
Yeah, if they would have scaled it up, I mean, it's a freaking Hainer ship with actual weaponry.
Yeah, that's what they're getting at. It's like, well, it's got like 200 fighters on board. It's like, well, that's a lot, you know.
And the hangar's not exposed.
Yeah.
Well, there's two ways of launching out of the Hainer too. That you can have the more secure way where you only open up like either the sides or whatever for ships to fly out, or if you can open up the front to launch them all out.
Yeah. But I think the counter argument is that like the point of the Imperial ships isn't to fight. It's to dominate planets. That's why they're just laden with turbo lasers instead of all the fighters. Because the goal is like, if they get too uppity, just stay in orbit and bomb the planet.
Yeah, that's why you get all these awesome pictures of just Star Destroyers bombarding the atmosphere. Even down to the Victory class was still primary focus.
This has been a clip from one of our podcasts. The link to the podcast that this is from will be down in the description. And if you like what you saw here, like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. This is YouTube. Presumably you know how it goes. Thank you for watching, and see you folks later.